is News 3 Now at 6.
And thanks for joining us. President Trump has declared a national emergency, freeing up $50 billion to fight coronavirus. We have team coverage tonight.
Our Kelly Arthur has more on the new Wisconsin cases. Amanda Quintana is live on the UW-Madison campus as students leave for spring break. But first, Adam Duxter is covering Governor Evers' mandate to close all K-12 schools in Wisconsin. Adam?
Eric and Susan, when Madison Metropolitan School District first called this press conference today, it wasn't very clear that they had this in mind. In fact, their original intentions were to move spring break up a week, but right before that press conference was called at 4:30, they got the news from Governor Tony Evers that starting March 18th, all schools K through 12, both public and private, will be closed until April 6th at the earliest. Now, the school district of Madison did say that they have no mandated online learning during this time, although they are going to be giving out materials like books and other learning resources. Superintendent Jane Belmore says her biggest hope is that during all of this, students will be able to keep some sort of normalcy in their lives.
We recognize the surreal circumstances and the impact that these circumstances are having on all of us. We encourage our students to continue to find and create moments of familiarity and maintain other routines as much as possible, including communicating with families and staying active.
Now, it's not certain if every school district is going to be going to this route of just handing out materials and encouraging students to learn from home, or if they'll actually require students to learn from home. I talked to one district already, the school district of Milton, who says they're ready to roll out their learn from home plan, but a couple other things to take note of. The school district says for students who rely on school for food like lunches and breakfasts, they'll have those opportunities just the same as they would during the summer. But again, April 6th, that date, the earliest these students could be coming back. As students at the university level, they don't know exactly when they'll be coming back. That's where we find our Amanda Quintana.
Yes, Adam, well, a lot of the students that I spoke to here are really sad about that. They're stressed because they don't know when they're going to be able to come back, and they also just feel like this all happened so fast. They were notified on Wednesday that they would have to leave the dorms, and they have to be out already by Sunday. Now, some of the international students are allowed to stay here in the dorms. Others, they're heading to the airport, but many from the Midwest, they have their parents here ready to pick them up. This isn't how any of them wanted their first year of college to end. It's emotional for some. They're telling me they're bummed that they have to leave their roommates and their friends, and they're unsure if they'll even be allowed back before the summer.
I mean, even the professors and TAs didn't know until just this week that this was happening, so nobody really had any time to prepare. So I think they're still trying to figure out how online classes are going to work and trying to find platforms that'll allow them to get lectures out to us or homework or how exams are going to work.
Students are trying to pack as much as possible since they might be home through the summer. I've also been told the Badger buses have been canceled, so some families are also offering to take their students' dorm mates, their roommates, to drop them off along the way as they head home. But of course, that's just for some of those local students. All of these students are mainly just confused. They don't know when they're going to be allowed back, so they're just kind of waiting to see what the next direction they're given from the university is.
Oh, it's such a stressful situation for everyone involved. Amanda Quintana live on campus. Thanks, Amanda.
Charter says it is expanding broadband internet and Wi-Fi access to households with K through 12 or college students who may have to stay home due to coronavirus. For any of those households that do not have Charter Spectrum access, you can get free service for 60 days. You can enroll by calling that number there at the bottom of your screen. In the past 24 hours, we have seen a jump in coronavirus cases in Wisconsin.
Our Kelly Arthur has more on where those patients are. Kelly?
Susan and Eric, the number of cases in our state have more than doubled in just one day. We now have 19 total cases. 18 of those are active, up from just 7 yesterday. That includes one case on the UW campus. A staff member in the School of Veterinary Medicine has coronavirus, and they are currently at home in isolation. isolation. Of course, this case is far from the only one in our state. Here is a breakdown county by county. We have 4 in Dane County, 6 the most in Fond du Lac County, 3 in Sheboygan County, 2 in Milwaukee County, and there is 1 case each in Racine, Waukesha, and Pierce counties. Important to note, 189 additional people in our state have been tested and have received negative results for coronavirus.
Kaylee, thank you. A spokesperson says there is a confirmed coronavirus case at Kumon Math and Reading Center in Sun Prairie. Families have been notified and the center is closed for the next 2 weeks. A spokesperson says they are following CDC guidelines and they're working with the local health board for assistance. Also in Sun Prairie, 3 congregants of Our Savior's Lutheran Church have tested positive for the virus. We don't know if one of those is the same as the Kumon case. The church's pastor has canceled services this weekend and said the church has been sanitized. Members have been asked to monitor for symptoms.
Former Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker has been under self-quarantine for the past 2 weeks. A statement from his spokesperson says he attended a conference at the end of February in Maryland and spoke with someone who tested positive for coronavirus. The spokesperson says it has now been 2 weeks since that conference, and today should be the former governor's last day under quarantine. A spokesperson for Senator Ron Johnson says he is consulting with doctors about the need to self-quarantine, but he is reportedly feeling healthy and well. This comes after he met with a member of the Spanish Parliament earlier this month who has also tested positive for coronavirus.
With spring break right around the corner, some people are reconsidering their travel plans and others are still going.
New at 6, Gabriella Becerra joins us with how resorts and travelers in the Dells are reacting to the outbreak. Gabby?
Well, the Great Wolf Lodge says they will be temporarily closing their resort effective March 15th and plan to reopen on April 2nd. In a statement, they said, while we've had no reported cases of COVID-19 and the CDC states that there is no evidence that COVID-19 can be spread through the use of pools or hot tubs, after carefully reviewing the large gathering guidelines from the government officials, we believe it is in our best interest of our guests and PAC members to close all of our resorts.
That's very unusual. I mean, it usually gets busier. There's more college students, people with family and kids, but it's been a lot. We see a decline.
Dale Warner works at Wild Fun Zone in the Dells and says they're taking precaution by wiping down machines more often.
Oh, a lot more.
Warner says he thinks more people will be out as the weather gets better, but he's unsure how the coronavirus might affect that.
Do take it seriously, which they should, but I think they're taking it a little too serious.
Jason Grolke brought his family to the Dells for a wrestling tournament this weekend, but it was canceled.
Well, we had doubts coming, but it was officially on until about 2:30 yesterday afternoon.
Grolke says he's not overly concerned about the coronavirus affecting this trip.
Everybody should just wash their hands.
And Ken and Caitlin Owens are visiting from Indiana. They thought it might be a little busier.
I just think it's crazy how people are panicking for no reason. just panic.
The Wisconsin Dells Visitor and Convention Bureau says they have not been advised on extensive cancellations or alarming drop-off visits. They're encouraging all travelers to stay up to date with CDC and DHS guidelines.
All right, Gabby, thank you.
Healthcare software company Epic is canceling its annual user conference that would have brought about 9,000 people from out of state to Verona. The Experts Group meeting, or XGM, was scheduled to begin April 27th. Epic also said yesterday that employees can cancel or postpone non-essential business travel, and it expanded its sick leave and work from home policies.
In response to Public Health Madison and Dane County's directive to stop mass gatherings of 250 or more people to stop the spread of coronavirus, Overture Center announced in the last half hour that all events are canceled. That includes tonight's performance of Wicked. They say those Wicked ticket purchases will automatically be refunded in full. Violation of or failure to comply with the public health order is a crime punishable by fine, imprisonment, or both. And we'll have the latest information on coronavirus developments, including test results and cancellations. Just stay with channel3000.com and our mobile app.
To weather now, cloudy and cool for tonight and tomorrow. Let's check in on the rest of the weekend forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
Thankfully, things are a little quiet over in the weather corner for the next several days. In fact, we're not even looking at any spring showers until we get into next week. Here's a live look right now of downtown. Your Friday evening looks pretty great, and for the weekend, plan on seasonably cool temperatures. Saturday brings the clouds. We'll stay dry outside. Then Sunday brings the sunshine. And by next week, we will see milder temperatures and the chance for some showers and thunderstorms to develop. But we will take a closer look at those opportunities for some rain and some thunderstorms next week, right after the break.
Backed by popular demand at Slumberland. Look at what just $10 a month will get you when you spend $5.99. Our lowest finance offer ever. But act fast, it won't last long. Pay no interest for 5 years when you spend $5.99 or more. A classy bedroom set, all 4 pieces, only $10 a month. A mattress with a upholstered base, $10 a month. 5-year financing on purchases of just $5.99 or more. And get free shipping with no minimum, and most items can be in your home in a week. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Meet Jim. For Jim, comfort is king, which is why when it comes to his dentures, only new Polygrip Cushion and Comfort will do. The first and only formula with adaptive grip cushioning technology. Choose new Polygrip Cushion and Comfort.
When the food you love doesn't love you back, stay smooth and fight heartburn fast with Tums Smoothies.
Here's to the hardest working people in America, the ones who can't be slowed down by mud or debris, the ones who are on their feet all day, every day. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we stand behind you with quality name brand footwear. Like these special buy cat boots, $49.99 while supplies last. These tingly rubber work boots, only $19.99. And all Skechers footwear is buy one, get one half off.
The hardest working people in America find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Celebrate Ashley Home Store's 75th anniversary with the ultimate sale. We're throwing the ultimate party so you can save up to 55% off dozens of doorbusters throughout the store, including living rooms, bedrooms, and more. Then get the ultimate party favor. Take an additional 10% off our sale prices, plus 3 years financing with no interest charges. Plus, save big on sleep with the very best mattress deals on the best brands. Ultimate deals, ultimate selection, ultimate style. Only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
An Iowa County man facing homicide charges in connection with the shooting of his stepfather has been found not guilty. Austin Valdez was facing a second-degree reckless homicide charge in the death of 46-year-old Robin Reason. Both sides of the case described a physical fight between Reason and Valdez's mother, Melanie. Valdez testified that he shot Reason to save his mother, who was in distress. After nearly a week of searching, Sauk Prairie police say 2 people are now in custody, wanted on an attempted homicide last weekend in Sauk City. According to a release, 23-year-old Gunnar Tempest and 18-year-old Logan Owen were taken into custody by the United States Marshal Service in South Carolina today. The 2 are accused of shooting on Sunday on Monroe Street. Police say their vehicle was seen driving away from the scene shortly after. Officers say the 2 suspects knew the victim but did not have ties to Sauk City. They are currently awaiting extradition back to Wisconsin.
New at 6, the Catholic Diocese of Madison has determined a second sexual abuse allegation against a former priest is credible. The diocese first announced a credible complaint against the Reverend Patrick Doherty back on January 17th. This new allegation comes from a minor from the time Doherty was a pastor in Boscoville, some 45 years ago. These allegations were brought to light after the diocese announced last year that it would file a review of all priests who had ever served in the Madison Diocese.
One thing we're always doing is telling anyone who's ever been abused to please come forward, to bring that to the attention of the police, but then also bring it to the church when it involves somebody that is a minister of or works for the church. In all of our parishes, schools, all of our religious ed programs, everyone goes through background checks now. Everyone goes through safe environment training, and that's something that we've done now for 18 years and we're going to continue doing for a long time.
Now, in January, Bishop Hying reinforced previously applied restrictions on Reverend Doherty, who is not to present himself for ministry as a priest. Doherty's been out of the active ministry since 1993.
Next at 6, cloudy and cooler tonight, plus more of the same tomorrow. Dana Fulton has your first warn weekend forecast when we come back.
Get the best brands, the best quality, and the best prices at Menards. Finish your projects for less with Rust-Oleum Stops Rust spray paint and choose from more than 50 colors. 12-ounce cans are on sale for just $3.33 each. Fill gaps and prevent air or water leaks with DAP Alex Plus caulk. It's durable, flexible, and paintable. Available in white or clear, just $177 each. During Menards, think spring sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Uncle Joey sent you this.
During Steinhaffel's employee family price sale, everyone gets the employee discount. You have got to tell her.
It's Steinhaffel's employee family price sale, where everyone pays what we pay. Get 40% off on the largest selection of the best brands at the best prices. Steinhaffel's employee family price sale ends Saturday.
Tell her next week.
Yeah, next week.
It's a force of nature. It's your new Jeep from Don Miller. Now with the Jeep Celebration event, you'll save big on all remaining new 2019 Jeep Wranglers in stock. Get your own Don Miller deal with rebates and incentives. You'll get up to $5,500 off MSRP. Rough it in style in your all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Lease for $249 per month, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, $39.99. Due at signing. The Jeep Celebration event on now at Don Miller, Madison and Dane County's Jeep headquarters. Odana Road, Madison.
Don Miller.
Make time to escape to the coast and enjoy 60 miles of beautiful beaches and let the sound of the ocean's tide take you to your happy place. Now's the perfect time to book your spring getaway to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Besides, you deserve it. Seize your moment now and come, let go, and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
News 3 Now.
UW officials are saying it's necessary to act now.
Providing you with the facts.
The governor declared a public health emergency to help manage the spread of this virus here at home.
About how the coronavirus outbreak is impacting our community.
Reduce the spread of COVID-19. That is really our focus right now.
If we practice good social distancing, then everyone practices that. This curve changes.
For the latest information, safety advice, and breaking news, watch News 3 Now, your coronavirus headquarters.
And Dana Fulton joins us now as we take a look at the weekend forecast.
Right now, things look pretty calm and quiet for the weekend. We'll see a few clouds building in tomorrow, but all the precipitation is going to stay well to the south. Usually, we don't like to start off with a nice, big, broad look, but if you're traveling south at all for your Saturday, Iowa and northern Illinois, they'll be seeing some light snow, rain chances further south, down into Missouri and southern Illinois. But again, that all stays south of the Wisconsin state line. We have cloudy skies for tomorrow, but we aren't expecting anything to lift north or build in for us. Maybe an isolated light flurry at the very southern edge of Grant County, but that's about it for us. We're expecting the cloud coverage to really build in overnight. So by midnight, we have a mostly cloudy sky. Overnight temperatures only dropping to the upper 20s. And then for tomorrow afternoon, it'll be a seasonably cold day. We'll have a mostly cloudy sky. Thankfully, the cloud coverage breaks apart. So by Sunday, we get the sunshine back. Really makes a difference outside between the cloud coverage and when we have sunshine. Temperatures will feel just a little warmer. We'll drop to the 20s for those overnight lows, but then for Sunday afternoon, high temperatures will be in the mid to low 40s for afternoon highs. So a nice afternoon expected for the second half of the weekend. And we'll start the work week off in a pretty good place also. We get to go several days before our next chance for rain moves back in. But once it does start to build back in, as we look at our 6 to 10 day outlook, it seems likely for most of the heart of the country, the Midwest and the plains, that will be trending a little bit above average for the precipitation coming through. So that kind of lands us in the 19th through the 23rd range, the middle end portion of March. We do have a few shower chances coming in our 6 to 10 day forecast, and it seems likely that we'll see our first opportunities for a few thunderstorms also. Not expecting severe weather, but we could see a little bit of that rain accumulating. The warmer air is shifting southeast in our 6 to 10 day trend. It seems likely we'll be staying pretty close to average with colder air off to the west, or likely below average well off to the west. And we're just sandwiched right in the middle with that line, dicing right through southern Wisconsin. Overnight temperatures tonight dropping to the upper 20s. Will be at about 28 for our overnight low. Again, skies becoming mostly cloudy. It is going to be just a little colder outside to start off tomorrow. Afternoon highs will be in the mid 30s with that mostly cloudy sky. But we just warm right on up from there. In the upper 30s by Sunday, some areas reaching the low 40s in the afternoon with that sunny sky. By Monday and Tuesday, we're close to 50 degrees for St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday. And then that next rain opportunity will build in late in the day on Wednesday and likely stay overnight into Thursday and Friday. With this system, it does look like we could see some thunderstorm chances for Thursday and Friday. Very appropriate for the first day of spring. And by next weekend, temperatures will be a little closer to average in the mid-40s with a bit of sunshine coming through for Saturday afternoon and for Sunday. That's a quick look at your first morning weather.
Well, games and tournaments being postponed and canceled, having a trickle-down effect on the people that work at stadiums and arenas. But the Greek Freak stepping up to help in a big way. Sports is next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Choosing a window replacement company is tough. We asked our customers why they love their new Champion windows.
Working with Champion was such a great experience that they've made our home much more comfortable now.
We have saved 25 to 30% on our energy bill since installing the windows, which blew my mind.
Right now, Champion Comfort 365 windows are buy two, get one free. Plus, buy now and pay nothing for a year.
I love my new Champion windows.
Let Champion help you fall in love with your home. Book your free in-home consultation online or call 888-930-CHAMPION today.
It's time to hit the gas and head to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event. It's on now at East Madison Toyota. Every new pre-owned and certified pre-owned Toyota in stock. A giant selection to choose from. All on sale at East Madison Toyota with Ready, Set, Go sales event pricing. Don't miss this at the #1 Toyota certified pre-owned dealer in Wisconsin, East Madison Toyota. Conveniently located off I-90 and 151.
Grow new ideas for your farm at the WPS Farm Show, March 31st through April 2nd at the EAA grounds in Oshkosh.
Culligan Water not only sells the best water softeners, but also rents them. Big box plumbers and online sellers don't. With renting, you never pay for repairs or extended warranties. And Culligan softeners are backed by the world's largest dealer network. Get better water. Contact Culligan.
Did you know 50% of your body weight rests in the middle while you sleep? That's why Sealy's exclusive Posturepedic technology reinforces the center where you need it most. But don't take my word for it. Come to Denver Mattress and see for yourself. Plus, get a free $200 Furniture Row gift certificate with the purchase of select Sealy hybrid mattress sets, and rest easy knowing every mattress comes with our 365-night better sleep guarantee. Shop Sealy at Denver Mattress today, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
Let me introduce me.
Cuts, colors, braids, and fades. We stand for style. Cost Cutter Salons.
#1 in color in Wisconsin.
It's ingrained in me.
Of course I know what the theme song.
Entertainment tonight. That's what people want.
It's hard to think of entertainment tonight without. Oh, I know it!
I mean, come on, since I was a little kid.
This is Entertainment Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
E.T. weeknights at 6:30 on News 3 Now.
Saturday is Pie Day, and we're heading to the hub of all things pie, the Hubbard Avenue Diner. We'll find out how the Middleton staple is getting ready for big crowds and deals this weekend. And temperatures are dropping, but not for long. Join us Saturday at 5 and 8. Well, the WIAA canceling the rest of the Girls State Basketball Tournament late last night, but in terms of the future, they are or were planning to have sports in the spring. That was before Governor Tony Evers mandated all schools close by Wednesday. So when school does start again, which at the moment is April 6th at the earliest, here's the minimum number of days each spring sport needs to practice before their first games, anywhere from 3 to 7 days. Now, softball practice was actually scheduled to start on Monday. That's this Monday. So stay tuned as this situation is continuously changing changing and obviously very fluid. Well, in the last 24 hours, several Badger student athletes posting their feelings on social media, especially tough for the winter athletes that are seniors like Brevin Pritzel on the men's basketball team and Kristen Campbell, the women's hockey goalie. They were all set to play in the NCAAs starting this weekend, but there's a little bit of good news for these spring student athletes. The NCAA has agreed to eligibility relief, meaning that they will get their season back. Now, the specifics have yet to be determined because, again, this is all a very fluid situation that is continuously changing. They're still trying to figure out what to do with those winter student athletes right now, though. Now, the final few big professional sporting events postponing their respective events today. NASCAR postponing races for the next 2 weekends at Atlanta and Homestead Motor Speedways, and the PGA scrapping the Players' Championship after the first round that's already been played, and officials at Augusta National postponing the Masters tournament. It would have been the first major of the year and was scheduled to start on April 9th. Well, canceling games and tournaments isn't just having an effect on the athletes and fans, but you also think about the people who work at stadiums and arenas all over the world who will now have little to no income. In Milwaukee, Lena Kneerider is at home instead of at work at Pfizer Forum, and she doesn't know when she'll be going back. The Milwaukee mom is a bartender mainly for Bucks games, and with Major League Baseball delaying the start of their season, Miller Park employees also scrambling.
You're working for cash tips and credit card tips, and with it being shut down, I mean, yeah, the hourly is okay, but you really are banking on your tips. And if we don't have games, we don't have tips.
By this time of year, when I haven't worked a baseball game in about 5 months, I'm a little bit tight on cash. And so I am expecting for the Brewer season to start up so I can start paying my bills again and saving up.
Now, this is really where we really start to see the good in some people. Giannis Antetokounmpo pitching in and helping out those people who work at Fiserv. He tweeted today that he will pledge $100,000 to the staff at the home of the Bucks, saying this is bigger than basketball and that during this tough time, he really wants to help the people that make his life easier. The Bucks jumping on board, too. They're matching that $100,000 pledge. Now, Kevin Love started the trend yesterday by donating that same amount to the staff at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland. And just this evening, rookie Zion Williamson says he will pay for the salaries of all Pelicans Arena staff for the next 30 days. Mavericks owner Mark Cuban doing the same for his staff at American Airlines Center in Dallas, saying he is currently putting a plan in place to compensate them while the NBA season is suspended until further notice. He also says that all team activities will be suspended through Monday, and this is really a trickle-down effect that you see now. Blake Griffin also pitching in, the Detroit Red Wings, the Tigers, just everyone just jumping on board to help out. The people that essentially run their, run their stadiums, run their arenas, just it's the natural thing to do, they're all saying.
Well, that's a good point because you don't think about that. You think about the fans and the players, as you said. Yeah,
but the people that run the place.
A lot more people.
Yeah.
Right. Great gesture by those athletes. It'd be nice to see somebody like Brevin Pritzel get another year too, right?
I know. They're still thinking about it. They're still trying to figure out what to do, especially for the women's hockey team. NCAA quarterfinals were supposed to be tomorrow at LeBron Arena. They could have defended their national title, especially for those 5 seniors. We'll see how it goes.
It's very difficult. We'll see what happens. A lot of this stuff, as you said many times, very fluid, changing constantly. The forecast is kind of the easy part of all this.
It really is. We're staying quiet in there. Gary's calm. That's the good news. For Saturday and Sunday, temperatures will be a little bit below average tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies. For Sunday, we're going to get mostly sunny skies. We'll be closer to average, near 40 degrees in the afternoon, so really pleasant for the weekend. By Monday, we're close to 50 degrees. We'll start the work week off with some sunshine for St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday, close to 50 as well with partly sunny skies. Our next chance for rain will develop late in the day on Wednesday, more of an evening start time for those rain showers, and continue through the end of the week. So we'll start spring on Thursday with scattered showers and the potential for some isolated thunderstorms on Thursday and Friday. It looks like this is going to wrap up early in the morning Saturday, leaving us with some sunshine for Saturday afternoon and for Sunday.
All right, Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.